Just kidding. What's up? I want to make a little video because sometimes it's just fun to do, or sometimes I just feel like talking and I don't really have anybody to talk to, so we'll make a video. So, today, well actually before we begin, I want to light my candle. It is a candle I got from Bath & Body Works a couple of months ago. I need to get more candles. Some people get candles and they never use it and they have it for months or years. When I get candles, I use it a lot, and I go through candles pretty often. So I don't really have many candles for timing. Excuse me. So this one is almost like it's halfway through, and it is rose water and ivy, and I'm gonna light it. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm just gonna relax today. It was a rainy day, and I'm still getting over having a cold. I mean, a lot of people, I'm not the only one that had this weird, like, cold that just came on. It was hot weather, and people are just having colds. Or, like, fevers or weird stuff going on. People getting sick. I don't know. So, I'm going to put this right here for now. Oh, I had this candle I could have lit. I've had this candle for all the years. Yeah, I could have lit that one. Whatever. Anyways, I have a lot to talk about. Trying to think, should I put one of my hats on, because my hair is very flat and just stupid looking, so hold on. So I'm back, wearing my hat. Much better, right? Looks like my makeup is getting all smeared, but I put on some makeup because it's fun to wear makeup, but I don't really go anywhere. Let me tell you something, you know, I work on the weekends, and today is Wednesday, and what am I gonna do on a Wednesday night? Right? Everybody else works on the week, and they have the weekends off. I was supposed to look for another job yesterday, but what happened was, let me have a sip of my wine first of all. I stopped at the liquor store and I got a big old jug of Chardonnay, I think, or something. Not sure. I'm gonna take a sip. Okay. I feel like I need to put blush on, but I'm not gonna do a bunch of makeup because what's the point? So, yesterday I wanted to spend the day to clean my house and do stuff like that, but it was pretty nice outside. The heat kicked on and it's kind of excuse me, it's kind of chilly out, so I put the heat back on. Yesterday was a nice day. It was raining a little towards the end of it, but it's raining out today. Yesterday, like I said, I was going to just clean and whatnot, but you know, I woke up early because I couldn't sleep. I talked about that in my last video, about that whole incident, but I wasn't able to fall asleep, so I stayed up because my parents wanted to pick me up at 10 when they wanted to leave to go to Lancaster. So I went there, and I'm really happy that I did, even though I was like running off with like 3 hours of sleep. But it was really nice, and we got there. We met my aunt, who was on a bus from senior citizen bus to go see the Sight and Sound. They were going to see Jesus. You know, Sight and Sound is a really, really cool place. It's in Lancaster, and Google it if you want to know what it is. It's like musicals and stuff like that, but it's so awesome. the work that they put into it is just great, you know. Like they really put a lot of work into their set design. It's just really nice. They have Noah's Ark. They have had Jonah. Like, you know, Adam and Eve would be a really cool one. They just have Bible stories and they bring them to life. You know, like on the stage, and it's just really cool. We were there, and I didn't think I always wanted to go Sight and Sound, but I didn't think I was going to because you had to buy a ticket in advance. Well, we went and asked if there's any tickets left, if there's 3, but they're all scattered about, so my dad was like, well, you could go. You want to go? He asked me if I wanted to go. So I'm like, yeah, okay. So he bought me a ticket. My parents just went around Lancaster. And I was like, wow. So I had a ticket to go. And, I mean, my aunts were already in there. And my ticket was all the way up front. And it was just really nice. And I sat next to people. I think they were in a group or something. But, you know, I watched the show. And it was really good. It was talking about the disciples and how Jesus performed miracles on, you know, like the blind man or the leper with leprosy. He healed them, you know. He also did the walking on the water, and Peter, you know, when Peter walked out to him, but then he lost faith and fell. And they showed Jesus talking to the little kids. Everything that you know from the Bible, that's what they showed, really. They didn't really show his birth on Christmas, though, but they did. It was good the way they did it, and they showed the disciples, the story about that, and the props were just great, like the stage, the set design, and everything. Like, it was just really nice. You know, moved in, and it got bigger, expanded, and they were on boats, and you could see the waves moving, and it was just really good. So I'm really happy that I got to see it because, you know, I wasn't expecting to at all, and that was really nice. And, you know, I was worried about not getting a rose. Well, it was very nice to be able to go. It's very nice to be able to go see the show, I think. So, I'm so happy that my dad got me a ticket. And it was like, maybe it was like 2.5 hours, and we got intermission, and then there was another hour. And they showed, you know, the crucifixion and all that, and the resurrection. So, it's definitely a very good show. And then after that, we went to my aunt's. We're gonna go eat at the buffet, but we didn't eat with my aunts. We because they were with the senior citizen crew, but they wanted us to sit with them anyways, regardless. But we sat and we had a buffet, and that was like really good. It was like you know, they had all kinds of good food. They had oh my gosh. What do you want? What? They had all kinds of good food. They had fried chicken. They had pork and sauerkraut, which is so good. It tasted like slow cooker pork, and it was really good. Mashed potatoes, all kinds of sides like green bean casserole, and fresh baked bread, and like all kinds of butters, and all kinds of like potatoes and soups, and like peel and eat shrimp. It was all really good, and I had like 3 plates. I had meatball, like I had ham balls, whatever those are, but those were good. So, and then after that, we hung out with my aunts a little bit in the gift shop and all that. They were happy to see us. We took a lot of pictures, right? Sorry, I'm getting over a cold. I said that was like a really nice gift the whole day yesterday, and I was all worried about a rose, and I felt like it was actually a gift from Jesus himself saying, don't feel upset because I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that was really nice. So so we did that, and then we left. Finally, it was like 7 or so. So when I got home, it was like 9. I was like very tired, but I still managed to go on the internet, you know, and watch some videos on there. But you know, I was tired and I slept. And this morning I woke up and attempted to clean my room out a little bit. You know, I still have a lot of clothes I gotta get rid of. So. And then I had an appointment with my friend, well, my tattoo guy, and he's my friend, Todd. He does our tattoos. He did all of these. Okay, my friend Todd, he's like, and he's in a band and stuff, and he's really cool, and he does tattoos and stuff. So he did these tattoos. He did my Weird New Jersey, all of this. He did the ones on my leg. He did a lot of my tattoos. So I had an appointment at 4, so I went over there, and I have a whole list of things that I want tattoos. Let me go get my list, okay? Be right back. I'm back. Oh, if you want to see Todd's band, go on YouTube, and it's he has 2 bands. One of them is called, he opened for Snoop Dogg and during Music Fest one year. One of them is I'm gonna go like this. Actually, maybe I should change to, no, that's for this. Oh, his band is Trouble City All Stars, or Goat Wizard, or Goat Wizard, I think, or Goat Magic, something like that. But he has a good band too. Like, me and Mike are friends with him, and we go to see his band play and stuff. He did the tattoos on my legs too. I have a Squidbilly and a pizza slice that he did. So I wanted to get a peep, because let me tell you about my list first of all. My list of tattoos that I do. Oh, this isn't my tattoo. This is things I needed from Walmart. Hold on. Oh, I am still sickly. Should I take some NyQuil, Dayquil? Not NyQuil, but Dayquil. Let me just say something. I just said let me. I said let me. That's like weird, because one of the tattoo ideas. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, so I have some cold, and I should have taken this earlier. This is daytime, so it's non-drowsy, so I think I'll be okay if I take a big swig of this. I got a tickle in my throat. Like, when I was watching the Titan Sound, it was embarrassing. It was awful because I started getting horrible coughs. The lady in front of me gave me a freaking, she gave me a lifesaver because I was coughing. I'm like, you're a lifesaver. My lips are orange now. The other day I took the nighttime stuff, and this is when Mike was over, and usually he's the one that falls asleep. I'm the one who fell asleep. Oh, it's all sticky. I gotta wash my hands. So yeah, I'm usually the one that falls asleep. I mean, Mike is usually the one that falls asleep. Well, he stayed awake to watch a movie, and I fell asleep because I took the NyQuil, and I just passed out. And that happened to me before I took NyQuil because I was sick when I was in the army. I had pneumonia, I didn't realize it, and I went out to the E-Club. And some guy kept, like, this guy that I was kind of cute and stuff. His name was Tatro, his last name. And I was with my friend who was Asian. Not sure what kind, but her name is No. That was her last name. We go by last names in the army. And this guy was, like, following around, like, he wanted me to go with him, or him to come back with me. And she's like, she's sick. She was like, you're going to sleep. And we left, and I didn't drink anymore. And, like, she gave me some NyQuil, and I was writing, because I write in a journal. I was writing in a journal every day. I passed out, and you can see in the journal, and it was like I was writing a letter, and it turned to scribbles. I don't know. So anyways, when I just said Lemmy, well, I was looking at my tattoo list, and one of the things I do want to get is a spade. So I told Todd that because I saw, the tattoo guy saw he had a spade thing. I'm like, I want that. He said he wants to get a spade, but upside down, so when he flicks somebody up, you can see the spade. And this guy really likes Motorhead, Lemmy. The Ace of Spades. And I just said, Lemmy. And I'm like, Lemmy! Motorhead! The Ace of Spades! The Ace of Spades! Marvel's all looking at me. Lemmy. I don't know. Let me tell you about the tattoos that I want. And I always get more and more ideas for tattoos, but you see how this arm is blank? I'm saving this spot off for, like, something that's gonna cost money. Something that's gonna, I'm gonna need to really save for it. And my arms, I need to start working out, because look at them. I need to really start working out so I can have nice muscular arms. But I will never get Angela Bassett's arms, because apparently Angela Bassett has XY chromosomes. Anyways, whoa, that was weird. Whitney Houston just popped up in the corner. I get notifications and pictures just come up, and I'm like, okay. So, this time, what I want to get in on this On the bottom, I want it to be a forest, like a forest scape, like the dark trees and all that. And I want to see the northern lights. And then I wanted to see the night sky. And as it goes up here, I want it to be the galaxy. So I really want it to be like psychedelic colors, like galaxy and all that. That's what I really want right here. But Todd doesn't do those kind of stuff, so I know that I saw this other work from another tattoo place that does more stuff like that. But if he would do it as a challenge, but he's never really did that kind of thing. Like I had this gum machine that another guy did. Can't really see it. But that's what I want. The northern lights, and then I want them. I want the galaxy. I also want, this arm is my fun arm. So I really want stuff all over the place. So I think right here, I want the 80s version of the My Little Pony, which I would like. I loved My Little Ponies when I was little. Not the brony ponies of today, but the 80s My Little Pony. And that's what I want right here. Okay, so that's one of my things I want to get. So you see on this side I have a little shamrock. Well, I wanted to get a shamrock for the longest time. I wanted to get it maybe on my finger, but I got it here. And it really represents, well, I am also Irish and I love Irish stuff, and I want to get a Celtic knot underneath it. That's another one I want to get. It's not on my list, but like a Celtic knot, because I am Irish. Maybe like 1/4 Irish. I'm Irish and German, actually, from my grandfather's side. I'm Native American, full-blooded from my mother's side. From my dad's side, Algonquin and Cree. And on my dad's side, I'm German, Irish, and Puerto Rican. So on this side, I want to get, since I'm Native American as well, I want to get Algonquin, a symbol, the way they write is in symbols, like triangles and like stuff. It's really cool. The Cree language, maybe it's that Algonquin language. I want to find something, a lettering of the Cree language. And I want to have, I'm not sure what I wanted to say. Maybe mother. You know how people get a tattoo that says mother? Because it is from my mother's side. So maybe a tattoo that says mother in Cree or Algonquin and the symbols. And I also want to get a medicine wheel too on this side right here. So it's like that and this. Maybe on this side I can also get like a Puerto Rican flag or something. Just to symbolize my backgrounds, I also really want to get finger tattoos. I know they seem kind of prison-y, and I used to think like finger tattoos, they're kind of like jail, sort of, or gang, but I actually really like them now. So I'm gonna get like an anchor on one of these, and like the fleur de lis, because I really like it, because I love French stuff, and I love New Orleans or whatever, and I like the fleur de lis. And I like the Eiffel Tower, so that's another tattoo I'm going to get. It would be cool to have a finger tattoo of an Eiffel Tower, but I might get one right here. Anyways, because I really do like the Eiffel Tower so much that I'm going to get a tattoo of it. There's a spade, too, on one of my knuckles, and like a spade. Maybe I could do the football one. And the king, queen, heart, like the cards, the playing cards. That would be kind of neat, I think. And if I ever have, like, my man, I want to do the king and queen, like... like when you hold hands, it's online and you look. Sorry. Because my man is going to be my king, and I'm his queen. Even though I don't seem very regal or royal. Just when you hold hands, you see it connects. It's online. Just Google it. I really like food tattoos. So I want to get sushi tattoos, like little fun sushis, like maybe by my pizza slice tattoo that I have. I do have a pizza slice tattoo, so I think around that area. I want to get sushi. I got a squid belly, and right under here I got a pizza slice. So, and on my collarbone, right here, the collarbone, I want to get ivy. And like ladybugs and dragonflies, but I don't want it connected. I don't like that. I just wanted to like have some space, but that's what I would like right here. And on my back, I'd like to have a cherry blossom tree. I saw that on a girl once, and I thought it looked really nice, and I think I would like to get that. I wanted to get the Pocahontas, the Disney Pocahontas, just because I think it's neat, even though some people will be like, why do you want to get Pocahontas? I would get it on my upper leg. And on the side of my leg, I want to get the Vegas Vicky, because I go to Vegas a lot, and Vegas Vicky is Vegas Vicky is a neon light that was on Fremont Street, but I don't think she's there anymore, but I really want that. I want to get a Mario mushroom, you know, from Super Mario, just because it's so little and weird. And Betty and Veronica, I want to get a comic of Betty and Veronica, like a comic strip, like they're in a comic type of thing. It could be black and white, you know, whatever. I want to get a peep tattoo, which I got. I got a peep tattoo right there. I'll tell you about what the peep tattoo means for me and what it symbolizes. The ladybug and dragonflies will go on my collarbone. I'm gonna get a palm tree and flamingo. So Todd, the next thing he's gonna do is do the palm tree and flamingo, and make it sort of 80s style, you know, like an 80s kind of thing. So I want to definitely get. I love flamingos. Can you tell? So that's what I like Lisa Frank or 80s style palm trees. And macaroons. I love macaroons. You know, that little French candy, that Parisian treat. That's what I want. Macarons. And I really think lobster is cool, so I want to get a lobster tattoo. So that was my list. I don't know why I'm so tired. What else? I feel a little bit upset because I messaged my friend about getting a tarot reading and whatnot. She hasn't got back to me. So I don't know if she saw it or what. She did. I think she just got back to me. Moss messages me all the time, like stuff that I don't care about. Everything, I always see his little thing, and I do, and I'm like, I don't care about what he's telling me. No, she didn't message me back. It's somebody else. Because I'd like to know if she could do it. Oh, anyways. I'm tired all of a sudden. Ugh, what the hell? Oh, she didn't see it. Usually when you message somebody, you can tell if they message you, it says see. Right? Sorry if I'm, like, doing all this stuff. Ugh. Oh, this is a cool picture. Look at that. This is really cool. That would be awesome tattoo, look. You can't really see it, but it's teepees and it's like the galaxy stars, and I really like that. Maybe I could do that instead, you know? Because teepees, yeah, that's beautiful. I want galaxy for sure, though. Todd always does all my tattoos, though, like, and he doesn't charge a lot. Like, I see some tattoo places charge about $120 an hour. He only charges, because, like, 60 or so. But I gave him more than that for tip. But I guess when somebody sees it, the eye thing comes up, and I didn't see the eye thing come up, so she probably didn't see it. Yeah, which is fine. Because I wanted to ask her if she's interested in doing a video for my ASMR channel, because she sells all kinds of stuff for her Etsy shop. And she has a really nice log cabin in the woods. I'm so jealous, and I just want to see her house. I want to see if she might want to do ASMR house tour or tarot reading. But anyways, that's what I did. I also see a piercing shop that's gonna do more single point tats piercings for $20. So you see this I got this from that tattoo place. The girl did it, and I want to get more piercings around my ears and stuff. I used to have a Monroe piercing. I had to take it out for the gel. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to tell you what the crimson pea represents. Okay. So I'm gonna get this pierced right here. Next, this little thing. On this side I had these two little piercings, but I need to get something to put on top of that. There's more piercings. I want to get this right here pierced, this little section right here, because my earring right here is starting to like, it like looks like it's gonna rip, and if I wear an earring it's gonna go right through my earlobe. So cartilage piercings are better for me because, you know, I had double piercings here. I'm maybe get more. I had a piercing up here, but it fell out and it closed in now. You know, I want to get like maybe right here too, so it's like that. Definitely. And then I gotta start wearing my earrings just so, you know, but I'm working on it. It's a process, just like I'm working on my tattoos. It's definitely a process to do. You know, whatever. It's definitely a process. I am getting tired. I think I'm gonna upload this video, and maybe I'm gonna watch some videos on Netflix. It's a rainy day out, and rainy days are not fun. You know, rainy days are not fun. Do I have oh, Peep. Yeah, I forgot. I didn't tell you my story about the Peep. When I was in jail, I was working at the, my nickname was Peep. It was also Wednesday Addams, because people thought I looked like Wednesday Addams, so they, sometimes you get a nickname in jail, so I had a nickname Peep. I also had a nickname Wednesday. The reason why I was called Peep was because I worked at the Peeps place. Bethlehem is very close to where I live, and that is very famous and well known. That's where they make all the Peeps candy and whatever. And they have the Peep ball drop and whatnot for New Year's and stuff. So since I worked at the place that made Peeps, they also did Slim Fast and Nutrisystem and all that. They would call me Peeps. Then when I got out of jail and stuff, and I did my house arrest, then I had probation. I still am on probation, actually. But I had to be on SASE, which is drug and alcohol testing, and every week I had to go in and pee in a cup in front of the lady who was a midget. No, she was really cool, but she was a midget. But no, so what? But yeah, and that was awful because I had to pay $12 each time, and I couldn't take a trip. I couldn't go anywhere because I had SASE. And my probation officer at the time, she was really a bitch, and she didn't give me a clue as to when I was going to get off of it. She just kept me on it, you know. Some people wasn't on as long as I did, but for a year and a half, I had to pee in this color. My color was crimson, and I felt like it was worse than being in jail and all that because you don't know when you're gonna get off, and you don't know when you're gonna be done with it. Like, I could be on it I could still be on it now, actually. And some people are because they keep failing their test or whatever. Like, if you fail, you might go back to jail, whatever. It's up to them, but some people have to go twice a week and you're paying like the whole time. It's like such a pain because while they say they pick up on alcohol 72 hours or whatever. I don't know. I've had scares too. Like, I wanted to write about that whole thing, but so my color was crimson. Well, finally, after a year and a half, when I finished paying all my fines, she took me off, and I have another probation officer now that I don't even see. I just call in. You know, but that's another thing to talk about. I'm getting very tired. So this is actually, I wanted a crimson Peep. I didn't want a crimson. He even suggested a nicer color. So it's all covered in plastic right now, but it's really cute, and it's just a crimson Peep, and it's supposed to remind me of that I'm free. Well, I'm not free, and not to make the same mistakes too, but it's also supposed to show me that I'm not in that same situation that I was, and it was terrible because I travel and I wanted to do stuff, and going every week to do these alcohol things was really a pain. So I don't have to do that anymore, thank goodness. As I take another sip of wine, right? But I don't drive. I don't drink or drive ever. It's not worth it. Really, it's not worth it. You know, it's not important to go out. It's not. Thanks for listening to this really silly thing. Thank you. All right, everyone. Bye.